Hey friends, it's Stacy, and I wanted to come to you today with a quick video on some tricks that I have taught myself along the way on how to stay motivated and do the thing that I don't always want to do when I don't always want to do it, but yet I can still get the job done and keep that discipline in my life. So I'm going to share with you my 5 tips on how to just get your workout done and move on with your day. So make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below any tricks and tips that you have used to motivate yourself along the journey. So first and foremost, I read a book called The 5-Second Rule. It is by Mel Robbins. She has an incredible TED Talk, and she talks about how motivation is basically a load of crap. And when I heard her say that, I was like, what is she? She has lost her mind. But when I read her book, I realized, yeah, it's basically like you're never gonna wanna get out of your warm bed and, put workout clothes on and drive to yoga class or whatever that looks like. Usually the comfort is what draws us in, and we don't want to do the hard things. So she trained herself, and reading the book was so motivating for me in the way that I could train myself and go, okay, I'm not alone. I just need to do the thing. So she counts down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom, she gets out of bed. So I do that countdown all the time. I've even done it with my kids. When they don't want to do something, I'm like, okay, kids, this is how we do it. We count down, and it's like a rocket ship. Like, okay, let's just do it on the count, when you get to 1, do it. So here are my top tips. Number 1, I plan. I lay my workout clothes out the night before, including my socks. Like everything that I need to do my workout is laid out. And speaking of that, since I'm gluten-free, I also plan, if I were to be gone all day tomorrow and needed to pack some food, do I have enough food prepped in the fridge where I could pack it with me and go if I'm not gonna be home? So I lay my clothes out. Second tip, when I wake up in the morning, I put those clothes on, and I make sure that I make my little mom crack, unicorn powder, go-go juice, no excuse juice, that whatever you want to call it, my magical pre-workout that I love, and I make that before I take the kids to school. So when I'm driving home, it's about 15 minutes, I can sip on my drink, I can get in the right mindset, listen to a little training call or some music or a podcast or something, and know when I get home. Number 3 tip is don't dilly-dally. If I'm feeling like, and obviously drinking my no excuse juice, I have to work out once I'm done drinking it, which adds an extra layer of accountability. But I say, okay, listen, put on one song, like if I'm really feeling like I don't want to push play, because most of the time I don't. Most of the time I would rather be sitting in Starbucks with a girlfriend or wandering Nordstrom aimlessly, okay? So that's reality. We don't always want to do it. So I will put on one of my favorite songs or pull up my playlist that I'm going to listen to during my workout, and I will just get up on my Beachbody on demand and I'll just rock it out, right? I'll pull it all up. And that song, that music usually makes me just go for it. The other tip that I have is I promise myself that I am going to do it. I have a big vision for how I want to be in my health, and I keep those promises to myself so that I don't lose the confidence in who I am and who I want to be. Because I find so often that a lot of women are scared to commit to their health and fitness because they have broken too many promises to themselves, and it hurts their confidence and it hurts their ability to actually do the thing that they want to do. So I make sure that I am trustworthy with myself so that I can be the best I can be for my family and those around me, and I can teach my kids that principle as well. It's an integrity thing that's really big, a really big part of my health and fitness journey. And then my last tip for you is to practice I am statements, because these are things that I need to hear. They're affirmations that can wash over me. Maybe when I'm stretching after my workout and I'm feeling that endorphin high rush over me, which by the way is the best anti-anxiety drug on the market. It is so powerful to make you feel centered and balanced and whole. And so I take it an extra step and I say to myself, you are capable, you are strong, you are worthy of success, you are blessed to have the body that you have, to be able to work out the way that you do. Never take it for granted. And I am loved. I am here for a purpose. All those things I try to say to myself as I'm stretching and letting those endorphins flood my body so that I can go, okay, I didn't want to work out when I started. And maybe I had to promise myself 5 minutes, like, okay, just do 5 minutes of your workout. Because even though sometimes it's hard to commit to 45 minutes, right? But you can commit to 5 minutes. And I can guarantee you, once you start that workout, 5 minutes in, you're not going to turn it off. You're going to keep going and you're going to finish it. That's always what happens. And so all of these things help me to stay on track and stay committed. And I just hope that they bring some value to you today, and it helps you remember that you are so much more worthy than maybe you're giving yourself credit for. And there is an amazing, if you need help, there's an amazing plan that I have. It gives you a calendar, it gives you everything you need, so it doesn't take up hardly any brain space as you are being mom or, wife or woman or whatever it is that you're being, and you don't have a lot of extra to give. This is the most simple plan that I have found. So I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.